Hello there. Today I'm lucky enough to be at the Mas de Daumas Gassac estate in the Languedoc in southern France, and we've been tasting 27 vintages of their wine, the red wine. It's a red wine that was first produced in 1978, so we have been tasting wines back to the 1978 vintage and through the 80s, all of which I will put as notes onto the Wine Searcher website. They'll be there on the find page, so hopefully you'll find those interesting. I'd just like to talk about one of the wines though, and this is the 2011 vintage there. This is a wine that by this stage, this wine is classified as an IGP from St Guilhem-le-Désert. The wine is predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon. The 2011 vintage is 71.6% Cabernet Sauvignon in fact, and the balance of the blend is made up with 5.6% of Merlot, 5% of Cabernet Franc, 2.8% of Tannat, 2.6% of Pinot Noir, 1.6% of Malbec, and the remaining 10.8% comprises what they refer to as rare varietals, and I believe that's everything from Dolcetto and Nebbiolo through to Neoluccio and various others besides. But in general, the approach is to make a wine that's about 70% Cabernet Sauvignon and to use the other varieties to soften that and to round it out. Because Cabernet Sauvignon as a variety can be quite angular in its style otherwise. Now this is a vintage where we've got relatively high alcohol for Mas de Daumas Gassac. It comes in at 13.8%. It's powerful. Looking at it, it's fairly deep, it's fairly dark, it's not quite opaque, but it's a sort of a black ruby colour, and as I swirl it there, this is a wine with good vinosity. It's clinging to the glass very definitely there. And the aromas are rich. They're dark red cherry, dark black cherry. It's that juicy, very appealing note there. There's a sort of a lifted nature as well, perhaps a little cassis, a little bit of red currant freshness. But predominantly it's those more concentrated, deeper, darker cherry notes. So let's taste. On the palate there's a richness and a roundness. The alcohol doesn't seem particularly high, and that's because there's lovely, rich, juicy, black, cherry-like fruit balancing it there. There's a fine structure. It's a structure that's almost got a slightly chalky nature. It's not a grainy, cedary derived tannin note at all. It feels very pure and fruit driven. There's a freshness that comes through. These wines have really good acidity, and the fact that the alcohols aren't too high. I know this is up to 13.8%, but it's still not incredibly sort of block-busting high. Gives a freshness to the wine, and with its structure I think that's going to give this the ability to age very happily for at least another 20 years and probably longer. So yes, an elegant wine with a power and a richness that's actually showing its primary fruit really very attractively now, but I think has plenty of potential to age. So thank you very much for watching the tasting. I do hope you found it of interest. If you've enjoyed it, do please press the like button. If you have friends you think would be interested, do please share it with them. It would be fantastic to have that endorsement from you. If you'd like to watch more of these videos, it'd be wonderful if you could sign up and subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate your support. If you have any comments you want to make, please leave those in the box below. We would genuinely be interested to hear what you have to say about the wines we're looking at, the tastings we're doing, or anything else relating to it. As usual, I'll leave a link in the box below to the page for this particular wine on our website, so you can find out more about pricing, availability, any background information we have, any critics notes, anything else along those lines. So thank you so much for joining us. Do please try and take some time and come and join us for another tasting in the very near future, won't you? Thanks again. Bye for now.